Shocking details emerged today about how Invercargill policeman Benjamin McLean planned and executed the murder of his estranged wife, Verity. Benjamin McLean choked back tears at the High Court in Invercargill this morning as he pleaded guilty to murdering Verity McLean and attempting to kill her partner, Gary Duggan, on Anzac Day this year. After shooting his wife in an execution-style killing, McLean then lay in wait for Mr. Duggan, shooting his one-time friend twice before a struggle ensued. Our Otago Southland reporter Timothy Brown filed this report from Invercargill.
With a single shot of a sawn-off .22 calibre rifle, Ben McLean killed the woman he shared 18 years of his life with, and together raised 3 children. As the 48-year-old candidly confessed to Verity's father during an emotional meeting at Invercargill prison following the slaying, when she left him it was more than he could take, and he lost control. McLean told Verity's father she wouldn't talk to me or have anything to do with me, and I snapped. The relationship ended on April the 5th, when his wife said she was leaving him for Mr. Duggan. As details of his wife's murder were read out in court today, McLean shook his head and choked back tears. Crown Prosecutor Ricky Donnelly read the summary of facts and revealed details of McLean's internet history ahead of the murder.
On 12 April 2017, between 3:41am and 3:44am, there were 6 searches where the search term parameters used were .22, .22 for sale, .22 for cheap, for sale cheap.
On April the 25th this year, McLean and his estranged wife had a heated phone confrontation after she broke into the family home to retrieve her possessions. At the time, he was in Dunedin dropping off their sons with an aunt. Upon returning to Invercargill, McLean prepared a bag to take to the Otepuni Avenue address, where Verity was now living with her new partner. The items he packed were listed in court.
A New Zealand Police portable radio programmed to listen into the Invercargill Police Communications channel, a number of blue coloured disposable rubber gloves, a small bottle of hand sanitizer, a pair of black plastic ASP brand handcuffs and a pair of scissors. The ASP brand plastic handcuffs are the same make and type previously used by the New Zealand Police Armed Offenders Squad.
Ben McLean biked around to his estranged wife's house on the outskirts of Invercargill and after a struggle shot her in the head. The pathologist found she had 39 external injuries. McLean then lay in wait for Mr. Duggan.
The victim, Duggan, arrived home at Otepuni Avenue at approximately 8pm. He removed a backpack from his vehicle and walked a short distance beside the deceased car when the defendant appeared from the driver's side bonnet and said, "Gary." Mr. Duggan turned and looked towards the defendant to see him standing with the sawn-down .22 rifle at his shoulder, aimed at him. He was shot in the right upper chest.
McLean then shot him a second time. Despite his injuries, Gary Duggan managed to grab the rifle from McLean and hit him over the head with it, breaking the stock. McLean then took out a baton from his backpack and hit Mr. Duggan in the head, and then tried to choke him. Mr. Duggan managed to grab the baton off McLean and strike him on the head until he released the chokehold. McLean fled the property on his bike. He called his eldest son and told him what he had done. He told the auntie the boys were staying with, "I've killed her. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea." Police will not comment on the murder until after Ben McLean's sentencing on Monday, but did confirm today he resigned from his position of police constable in May. In Invercargill, for Checkpoint, Timothy Brown.